Good morning. Welcome to Sports and Coffee. I am playing my game, my flagship boxing game. This is in the big book, Big Country Boxing Time. And I am fighting my current heavyweight boxer, Oliver Carver. Unfortunately, this morning, he has lost 2 fights in a row. So Roberson in fight 7 KO'd us in 6. We were 4-2-1, and then we won a TKO. McDivish made us 5-2-1, and then we were TKO'd by Kaplan. We were 5-3-1, and then Brown in the last bout in round 5 knocked us out, straight up knockout. And we are 5-4-1 with 1 KO. Carver, I'm using my current career rules, which means every 6th fight we make a roll to see if the boxers improve. So it's an automated career mode. I don't make any decisions. So after 6, I have to roll the table to see if any of his data changes. He's a 12 value boxer. That really gives him no chance to be champion, but I give him a fair shake. He's at 5-4-1. He has 2 fights left before we're at another career milestone. And if he is not, let's say 7-4-1, and we don't improve in that career milestone row, he will be put into the universe with a star. So for those who don't know, in my universe, I have all of my current heavyweights that are fictional, of course, and then my boxers, once I'm no longer actively managing them, they go in here as boxers in the universe, and they're stars, so the reminder that they are my guys, but I would no longer be changing their ratings. I have I have a former heavyweight, Langford. I should have kept Langford active longer. I looked at his ratings. It's like, wow, compared to what I've got with Carver, Langford had a chance to do a lot more damage in the heavies. But after like an 0-4 start, I abandoned Langford, which was a bad idea because this guy is definitely not as good. All right, doesn't matter. We lost our 7th bout of our career in a 6th round KO to this same boxer. And then after going 1-2 in the last 4, I decided it's time to rematch, see if we can't beat Roberson in a rematch. So this will be Carver Roberson 2. And we currently come in here as a slugger versus his defense. We are a B on the boxing action chart. So we're the bag grade, boxing action grade. So our bag grade is B. We fatigue at 5. Roberson comes in here a fantastic slugger against our defense. He's an A bag grade, so he has the big time advantage here. Although we're close, A and B are close, but he can outscore us over the course of time. So we'd like to end this fight quickly. His TKO rate's a 4, which means there is a chance we could end this fight early in a TKO. His endurance is also 5, so both of us after round 5 will drop our letter grades. Therefore, we'll have to redo our bag grades. All right, Carver, we need Carver to start winning, or he will end up on an index card with a star by his name, and he will become part of the universe, and I'll make a new heavy. I currently do not have an active middleweight. Jose Teixeira was my active middle. I fought 24 fights with him, and I actually sent him into the universe. I have not made a new middle. I do have a lightweight currently. He's not great, and this middleweight is, I think, a lost cause, but I'm going to give him a fair shake of 2 years and see if he can go up before I abandon him. All right, first round, we're going to score on 3. We're going to score 1 point in the first minute. He's going to score 2 points in the first minute, and he is winning the first round so far. Oh, wow, we're going to score 2, but he is going to score 5. He's going to score a stagger. This could be big bad for us. F versus our desire is F, so he has to roll a 6 to knock us down. No, so we are staggered. That's a TKO point against us. He does not get any extra points for a stagger. It just earns him a chance to TKO us, and earns him a TKO's damage against us, and it also earns him a shot at KOing us, but it doesn't give him points. So you can score a KD and not win a round. Easy. 5, we're going to have a brilliant, and that's 6 points for us. That's a TKO point against him. He's going to score 4. That's another 2. And we're going to end up winning the round despite us taking a shot on the noggin, staggered us, but we won the round. On the final minute, we come alive, protecting ourselves and fighting back with counter punches, and we win the round 6-2. I've said it before, my favorite boxing game, bar none, is my own flagship Boxing Time, the full game. and it can be found alone, and it can be found in the Big Country books. Then there's a Boxing Time Bouts game, which is a faster, simpler booklet game. But this is my favorite boxing game. Obviously, my own games are on that list. But for boxing, period, this is my favorite. I really enjoy boxing simulators, but this is a sweet spot for me between being fast play and simulator. 3. So in round 2, we're going to start off with a point. He's going to start off with nothing. So we end up out punching him and covering up, counter punching, and we outpoint him in the first minute. Oh, we're going to struggle in the second minute. He's going to have a brilliant second minute, scoring 3 points. And folks, he's winning this round unless we can do some damage here. Yep, he's going to have a big punch. But 4, remember, red always gets the advantage. So your champions. So in career, if you're playing career fights, your guy should always have this red corner advantage of going first in case there's a KO or a TKO. So 4, we're going to score 2 more. That's going to give us 3 total points. He's going to score an event, and 4 on an A chart is a cut. So that's a TKO point against us. However, it's a tie round. We are bleeding, and we have a TKO. He has been staggered, so he's showing some wear and tear. We only need 3 more to TKO him for the fight. He needs 3 more to TKO us. So he scored back-to-back TKO points. So this is a serious heavyweight drubbing. Roberson, big hands, right? These heavy hands are putting wear and tear on our faces and on our brows. Here we go. Minute 1, we're going to score. Dang it, we're on the B chart. We scored 2. Damn it, he scores 3. We're in danger of being TKO'd here. 4, we're going to score 2 more, and he's going to fail to score. So we cover up, we clinch, we do whatever we got to do to keep his scoring down, and we actually outscore him. So if we can outscore him in the 3rd minute, we're going to win this round. No, we're going to fail to put any points up. He's going to score 1. Folks, it's a 4-4 round. And it's another 10-10 round. So technically, we're winning the fight 30-29. And I use 1 judge for almost all my fights. There is a 3-judge rule. In I think the latest edition might not have the 3-judge rule. All right, this is the older edition. This is the version 3 edition. The 4th edition book. It simplified some of the boxing jargon. All right, round 4. Neither one of us fatigued yet. Yes, we're going to score 3. If we can just get some TKO points, he's going to fail to score in the 1st minute as we come out on fire. Wow, we're going to score 6. We're going to cut him. That's another TKO point. It does not give us points toward winning the round, but it does amass damage. So he's now bleeding, and he's going to fail to score again as we are on fire. Oh, and then we're going to score an event for 1 point. That's going to give us a total of 4 for the round. He's going to score an event. And his event is another thunderous stagger. Damn it. If he rolls a 6, we will go down. No, we're on our feet, but that's a TKO point against us, and we're going to win this round 4-0. So we're winning the fight 40-38. Round 5. This is where we got KO'd last fight. Round 5, we got dropped straight. All right, we're going to start off with a nice 2 points. We almost needed that TKO early because we're going to drop for the remainder of the fight. He's going to fail to score again. So he basically caught us with a counter punch that staggered us, but we survived to win that round despite a big counter punch. He had not scored prior to that. We're going to score another 2. Come on, baby, let's get those TKO points. He's going to score 1, so we're winning the round again. And we're going to score another. That's a TKO point against him. 6 points plus is a TKO point. He has 1 to give, and we'll beat him. He fails to score. We're going to win this round. So we are dominating this fight, 50-47. We both fatigue. So our slugger grade goes to an F. He's fighting as a slugger. He's an A, so he goes down to a B. But his defense goes down, so he's FF. We're a C now. He goes down to a B. Our defense goes to a D, and he's going to be a B. So we both drop, and he's definitely got the advantage from here on out. And remember, all letter grades drop for every check. So we're reduced across the board, both of us. All right, round 6. We survived that. We're not going to score. This is what happens, man. We're now tired. He's going to get on the B charts 1 point, so he's winning 1-0. 3, we're going to score 1. He's going to score another big punch. 6-4 is 2 points. Thank God that's not a cut. And we're going to score nothing, and we're going to hold and clinch. He's going to score nothing, but he will win that round. 3-1, and uh-oh, folks, he's now taken round 6. Round 7, we're going to score 1. He's going to score a big event, 1 point, so he gets us into the corner with ring generalship, and it's 1-1. Oh, we're going to fail to score as we're covering up in the corner. Or at B, he is going to score 2 more, as he is definitely dominating now that we fatigued. Damn it, we're going to fail to score again. Fortunately, we cover up and protect. He fails to score again. He got 3 points. We got 1. He's going to win another round. Uh-oh, the tide has absolutely turned here. Roberson KO'd us the first time we fought him. We're hanging in there this time. Unfortunately, we had this fight won, and now we're letting it get away from us. Yes, we're going to score 6-5. That's a cut against him, and that's it. Fight over. We're going to cut him, or I should say we're going to open up that cut. We're going to win by TKO, as the ref will stop the fight in 8. So ref stops fight, round 8. Carver with a TKO win. And that's going to make us, so we are going to beat, in a rematch, we're going to beat Roberson this time. That's a win. We're going to win by TKO in 8. We are now 6, 2 knockouts, 4-1. We got 1 more fight this year, and then I make a career chart check. And there it is. This was fight number 11 of our career. So fight number 11 in our career, and wow, that was tough. Remember, we ignore his role. Again, in the game, whoever's in the red has favored boxer. He's the champion, or your current career boxer. Your numbers, everything happens for your boxer first before we ever check them. So we just flat win it by TKO before we check him at all. And the ref steps in after seeing that cut. He was cut earlier, so you can imagine that cut is out of control. He can't see. He's using his gloves to try to wipe blood from his eyes. He can't see. Might be a cut over the eyes, cut on the forehead. Either way, the ref says that you've had it for whatever reason, steps in due to punishment. We were winning, though, 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds, 5 rounds. We were winning 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1, 2. We were winning 4-2, technically. So we had 70 points. No, we had 78 points. And he had 77 points. So we were winning 78-77 when the ref stopped that fight. So that's going to give Carver a little more breathing room with me. I got 1 more heavyweight fight to do before we hit career milestone number 2. And at that point, we make an ACC check to see if anything changes for him positively. And then I'm going to decide, and again, if he's 7-4-1, I'll make that career check and modify him. And if it looks like he's got a chance to improve in one of the major categories, then I'll keep fighting him for another year. If not, I will transfer his updated ratings to card, put a star by his name. So he becomes a boxer live in the universe, but I'm no longer actively managing him. So you can see I have 1 heavyweight in here, and I star him, so I'm reminded that he is my boxer, but no longer active as far as me managing him. And he's a B with a defensive B. He was a boxer B, defensive B with a chin of B, but a TKO of 3, and his desire of F it made him an easy KO. His chin was a B, but it made him an easy knockdown. But more importantly, the TKO of 3 is almost a no-go. It's going to be very difficult to ever get on a winning streak as a bleeder, right? So, all right, we beat Roberson. So let's slide Roberson back into the universe. And because we beat Roberson, he was ahead of McDivish and McDowell. But because we beat him, he's going to fall back to his spot among the ratings, 12 and 11. He had jumped above 2 guys because I had beaten these 2 and he had beaten me. So he was up here. He now drops back to his current spot. Kaplan defeated me, but jumping above Kaplan on the last fight was Nate Brown. Nate Brown KO'd me. And so Nate Brown is at the top of the 13 level guys. And then Langford, my former heavy, is rated 14. So at some point I'll fight one of my former heavies. And there you have it, folks. That's how I keep my universe going. And I just make boxers, add boxers. Generally, to keep the universe going, I'll leave the boxers. And when I get tired of trying to win a championship with a boxer, I'll just move him into the universe. So I start getting a nice collection of boxers. And I'm familiar with them because I've been fighting them in careers. So there we have it, folks. Fight number 11 is a positive for us. We win it on a TKO. And next, I don't know who we're going to fight, but that'll be the final fight for his second year. And then we'll check to see if he can improve an important... some of the stuff he may improve might not help him. Or he could go down. I mean, he could see his chin drop. He could see his TKO go down. He could see his endurance go down. If those things happen, he will become part of the masses, and I'll make a new heavyweight. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. This has been this is my Boxing Time flagship. This particular one is called Big Country because it's in the Big Country Universe book, and it's 1948. So when I play my Big Country boxers, all these boxers are technically 1948. You know, so this for him would be. This would have been 48. We're in year 49. All these boxers age with him, right? So depending on how long I go, I could work this boxer all the way up to the 1950s, whatever. So just depends on how long I go. So, all right, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.